Check, check, check. Radio check. All right, welcome back to another stream. We're on a roll here, guys. Welcome. I appreciate you guys chatting in the Discord, giving up some ideas for this weekend and for tonight. However, I was thinking about this earlier to continue our journey in the Indonesian part of the world. So we're gonna stay there for probably one more stream, and then over the weekend. Not sure if it's a long weekend for you guys, but it is for us here in Canada. It's a Labor Day weekend. I believe it's the same for United States. So yeah, we'll be doing some long hauls for that. But anyway, welcome. Today's flight is going to be from Kuala Lumpur to Bangkok. It is a real world flight. It is operated by Malaysian Airlines here, as you can see in the livery. And yeah, that'll be the plan for today. Flight time for today, 1 hour and 51 minutes. I'm going to try to take a little extra fuel. There is no controllers up, so we'll maybe speed up in the cruise. All right, let's get started here with the chat. Alan, welcome to the stream. You're first again, that you are. That one aviation guy is here. What's up? How are you? Welcome. Chase, pleasure as always. Thank you guys for being here. Thanks so much. And without further ado, let's get this started. Oh my goodness, look who it is. JSD is here. JSD, how are you? Welcome back. Welcome back. We missed you yesterday. All right, guys. I am on real world time here. It is early morning in Kuala Lumpur, but by the time we get ourselves started here and get ready for takeoff, I'm sure the sun will be rising. Boom, here I am, and that's good. All right, let's get started. Now, you know what? Disclaimer, before today's stream, I was on the PC a little bit trying to figure out my Boeing Thrustmaster yoke. I shut it off. I recalibrated the whole thing. I actually did a test flight. Um, it seemed to be working really good. I actually adjusted the sensitivities, so hopefully it'll help and we won't get that same problem we had yesterday. All right, so let's get started. I've got the stairs already hooked up. We'll come up to the inside overhead panel. You can't see anything right now, but we will turn on our flashlight here and let's power this up. All right, battery on, left fuel pump on, and we'll come down and start our APU. Perfect. Now as that's happening, let's pretend that we're already here, but we'll request our boarding.
Do you want to board crew?
Yes. Let's pretend that the crew is already here. ZZZ is here. What are you saying? I'm doing good. Thanks for stopping by. Thanks for being here. All right, we've already got 5 people in the chat. Let's get 5 likes. All right, here come the crew bus. And once we get those guys loaded, actually, let's watch and see.
Crew boarding started.
Here they come. You should do some flight in South America. Absolutely. I was thinking about that already. I do have a couple of routes in mind, and I actually downloaded some liveries. So we most definitely will be going into South America. Thank you so much for the likes. Here come the crew, looking very professional and well rested for this morning's flight. It is morning in Kuala Lumpur. It is 5:35 a.m. So by the time we get ourselves set up and getting ready to go, we should have some light outside. All right, APU gens can come on. We'll come up all the way to the top here.
Your passenger's bus is coming.
Sorry, guys. Let me see if I can align my IRS. I can't even see it. Actually, you know what? Let me just put on the panel lights. That makes things a lot easier. All right, nav 1, 2 aligned. You know what? Before we go any further, let's get some lighting in here. By the time we leave, we're going to shut these off or dim them down. But for now, let's get all of this done.
Passengers boarding
and
starting.
Easy. All right, cool. So we got that. We've aligned the IRS. Now we're going to continue with our flow quickly here. Oops. All right, the rest of the fuel pumps can come on. This is all good. Emergency exits armed. Seatbelts, chimes, no smoking on. Window heat can come on. Probe heat on. Hydraulics on. APU bleed on and packs on. Good. The one aviation guy, the route I'm doing is Porto Seguro to Guarulhos in Brazil. Cool, yeah, I'm going to look at that. I was looking at one actually from Sao Paulo to Brasilia in the A319. All right, logo lights can come on and anti-collision lights on as well. Today's cruise altitude is flight level 340. Let me write that down. 340. Let's put that into our pressurization. 340. Landing elevation is only 8 feet, so we'll keep that at 0. All right, good. Everything looks good. Let's go over to the electronic flight bag here. Let's request a route. We'll come over to the FMC position in it. The ICAO code for Kuala Lumpur is Whiskey Mike Kilo Kilo. Whiskey Mike Kilo Kilo. We'll enter that in. We'll get the coordinates for that and we'll set them. Go over to our route page. Let's hit that flight request. We'll reload it. Give it a second. Hit that light. Okay, sim brief route. This is our route. We'll click that. Set the fuel. Actually, the fuel I'm gonna take. I'll take 9,000 kilos. Actually, 9.5. I'll take another 1,000. And it won't let me do it. Okay. Then we'll just leave it at that. Set payload. We'll do that. Select route. Let's request our flight plan. We'll wait for that to load. And then we'll just load it into the FMC. It's a 2-hour flight. Nice. Yeah, I'm gonna spend some time in South America. I just want to download all the freeware airports that I can. All right, upload link ready. Let's load that. It's loading. Activate. Sure. These are all our legs. Oh, I'm not sure why I've got the FMS on this side and not. That kind of sucks. Gotta go. Give me 20 minutes. Yeah, okay, no problem. Adam, welcome to the channel. I got in trouble at school. What happened, Adam? For billing someone in school? Uh-oh. Adam, I haven't seen you around before. If you're new to the channel, consider subscribing. Welcome to the crew. Welcome to the chat. Okay, I think I messed something up now with my nav here because I turned it off and on. We might actually do this from the first officer side here. So I don't have any avionics on this side. Not sure what I did now. But anyway, we're going to continue with this and hopefully it'll resolve itself.
Passengers
All right,
bus
today's
is coming.
departure is from runway 32 right via the Big Do 1 departure. Big Do 1. This is it. No transition. We'll go over to our arrival. Our arrival into Bangkok is 19 left. ILS 19 left via the Lebim 3C, 3 Charlie via the Lebim. Okay, there is no transition. We'll execute that. That looks good. All right.
Passengers boarding starting.
And there will be consequences with your teacher. You got to be careful, buddy. Don't want to upset the teacher so early in this school year. All right, I've got everything set on this side. So worst comes to worst, if I can't get these panels to work, I'm not sure why they're not working. I'm thinking it has something to do with when I was trying to align the IRS, but I'll just fly it from the right side. All right, since we've taken all the data now from the sim brief, we'll let GSX do its thing. But I'm going to get the calculations for our takeoff, and we'll have everything ready, and we'll just wait for the passengers to finish loading. Route data, winds request, sure, let's take the winds. In it. All right, 0 fuel weight, good. Let's look at our reserves here. Reserves, the FINRES 1,665. Let's do 1.7 on the reserves. Cost index for today's flight is 27. 27's good. Flight level 340. Let's put that in. 340. Winds at cruise 063 at 18. So let's put that in. Unable to cruise at that, or whatever that is. Okay, good. Unable 280 knots. There's speed restrictions. We'll correct that. Please don't talk to me. Please don't talk to me. I got insurance. Adam Vu, what's going on? If you're in trouble, try to get yourself out of trouble. All right, takeoff. Flaps 5. Ooh, the V speeds are quite high. I think we're heavy. We might have some density altitude. I think this part of the country's, or this part of the world is quite hot and humid. All right, 4.75. That looks about right. Let's plug these numbers in. V1, 139. VR, rotation speed 141. And V2, our climb out speed 150. We'll put in 150. All right, cool. We'll just wait a minute for things to finish loading, and then we'll finalize and get out of here. Guys, how was your dinner? How was your week so far? How was your school day? Other than Aiden. I can't have. Yeah, you know what? Cell phones. I don't know. They're a big distraction. All right, guys. I don't know why this side of the panels is not working. Hmm. My IRS is aligned now. Nav. All right. I guess we're gonna be doing things from this side. All right. Boarding is complete, guys. I can tell they're addicting. Yes, they are. Yes, they are, guys. All right, everything looks good from this side, so we're gonna just start our procedures, our taxi from the right side, just because I do have my displays here, and hopefully the other side will come to life. If not, we're just gonna do the flight from the right side, which was on the list to do anyway. All right, transponder, we are on VATSIM. There are no controllers. 2100 on the squawk. We are squawking mode C. Let's get our radios tuned in here. We'll just use radio 1. Oops. 228 is the frequency. We'll make sure that we are all locked up and ready to go. All right, we'll jump back inside. Let's close our doors. Left door, right door closed. And let's call for push. Prepare for push. All right, guys, today's departure is from runway 32 right. I'm just looking at the map here, the runway map or the airport map diagram. We'll push the nose to the right. Actually, yeah, we can. Nose to the right, and then we'll taxi via Tango Foxtrot 5. So it's a left turn, and then it's a right turn to the runway. It's not a big taxi.
Departure checks completed. Bypass pin inserted.
Yeah, guys, tell me what you guys had for dinner. I had chicken wings again. Eddie, welcome to the stream. Heading.
Locking gear.
You had some Tampa style Cuban. I think it's today fast food place. I ate pizza. Nice, guys. Nice. I'm gonna go back on these in a second here. All right, we're all set here. I was trying to troubleshoot this. I wanted to get it started on this side. Not sure what's going on, but we're gonna get out of here. Worst comes to worst, like I said, I'll just fly it from the right side. Continue push back. We'll do nose to the right.
parking brakes, please.
All right, parking brake is released.
Commencing push. All engines clear. Start at will.
All right, packs can come off, and we're gonna start it with engine number 2 again. Packs off, ground start. Here we go, guys. All right, this panel display's a little different. Usually you get them on 2 displays, but depending on the variant of the aircraft or the way the operator has the aircraft set up. In this case, it's only on 1 panel, so we've got all our information just on one. We're looking for N2. We've crossed 25. We'll introduce the fuel. Start valves are open. We're going to watch the EGT rise and N1 rise. Guys, you guys looking for the long weekend? Looking forward to it? Or you guys have plans? Alright, engine 2 is good. We'll do the same thing with engine 1. Engine 1 start. Not sure what's going on with my dog. I don't know if you guys can hear him. I'm ready for the sailing race Saturday and Sunday. Nice. I hope you have a good time. I hope it's good. Alright, coming up to 25. And there's 25. We'll introduce the fuel.
Please set parking brakes.
Okay, Roger. Let's set the parking brakes. Parking brakes are set. All right, let me pull up the SID here. It is the Big Do 1D. Big Do 1D. $35 left. No, 32 right.
Unlocking gear.
32 right. All right, let's have a look at this. Well, the charts are different. Yeah, there really isn't anything. Transition altitude 11,000 feet. SID will only be available from. Okay, so there's only a limited time that it is. All right, we're just gonna follow the route.
Left is clear. Right is clear.
All right, Roger. Left, right, left. We're good. Let's step out of the aircraft. Told you guys, there's the sun rising. It's gonna be cool. Uh-oh, my purple passengers are back. All right, let's shut off our light here. Switch over to the gens. There's the transfer to the engines. APU bleed can come off. Isolation valve closed. Engine start on both and continuous. APU can come off and yaw damper on. We've got the clearance. Have a good trip. Taxi light can come on. And let's do our runway lights too. They can come on. I still don't have the displays on the left side there, so I'll just do it on the right. All right, RTO auto brake, rejected takeoff, flap set 5. Five visually confirmed. Light can come off. All right, full down, neutral, full up, neutral, full right, neutral, full left, neutral. All right, and it seems like it's going fast again. Hopefully it'll be okay. All right, good. That's all set, guys. There is nobody on, so I won't even make a call. There's absolutely nobody here. All right, brakes released, and let's start our taxi. So right down to the end here, and then it'll be a right turn. No, it's still not showing on this side. All right, guys, this is freeware scenery. So it looks pretty detailed. All right, guys, you know what? I'm just looking at myself on the screen here. I'm actually in the middle of the thing, so I'm just going to shut myself off. And if I can get that issue resolved, then I'll put myself back on camera. I got no problem with that. Can you guys hear me okay? Everything's good, guys? Glad to see 7 of you in chat, and it looks like a pretty good chat. I'm going to back read some of it once we get airborne. I always love talking about food, so. All right, we'll make our way down here. Right to the end. Five by five? Good, thanks. Oh, it's gonna be a spicy departure. Oh, TCAS is off? Why? Should be on. It is on. All right, let's see. Yeah, it's this. All right, it won't be long now for our takeoff. Actually, we can advise our cabin crew to take their seats. Cabin crew, please take your seats for the departure. Thank you. All right, cabin crew has been advised. Guys, in case you want to know what today's goal is for subs, we're looking for 175. Can we do it? Let's hope I don't botch the takeoff. All right, we're going to take the full runway. Oh, look at that. Just like that, eh? The sun. It's just getting a lot brighter. Guys, if you can help me figure out how to turn these screens back on. I'm not sure if it's something that I did with the IRS, but for some of you that are more familiar with the PMDG 737, if you can let me know, that'll be great. All right, we made it to the runway here. Runway hold short. You can see it by the 2 flashing lights here. We're going to stop here, turn on our landing lights, make sure that we're clear. We're going to line up, and then we're going to take off. All right, good. We're clear on the right, clear on the left. Let's make our call. Kuala Lumpur traffic, Mass Malaysian 170, lining up runway 32 right, northbound departure, Kuala Lumpur traffic. All right, so we've done that. Let's turn on our landing lights. Here they come on, and we'll go. There is no controller, so let's dial it up. Guys, when you get your first flying job in a big carrier, this is the side you're going to be on, so good practice. Kind of overshot that. It does look different. All right, that looks good. We are going to flight level 340, so let me just dial that in. All right, guys, are we ready? Let's do it. Get some likes in here. Get some subs if you're new. And let's get out of here. All right, throttle up to 50%. Flight directors on. Auto throttle on. Let's hit the clock. All the way up. And toga. All right, takeoff thrust is set.
Airspeed's alive.
Roger.
80 knots.
Checked.
Rotate.
A1. Rotate.
B2.
Perfect.
Rate of climb.
Gear up. Here it is, guys. Blasting off out of here. Like a bat out of hell. Perfect. The controls are really, really nice now. Okay. Beautiful, beautiful. All right, flaps can come up. Flaps 2. Speed check. We're almost at the limit for 1. Continue our climb. Flaps 1. Continue the climb. Start a right turn. And flaps up. Flaps up. Auto brake off. And landing landing gear to the off position. All right, autopilot can come on. LNAV, VNAV. And I got no autopilot now. That's great. Nope. Well, it looks like we're hand flying this, guys. Unbelievable. I did something wrong. I think with the nav setup with the IRS, I messed it up. It's all right. You know what? It's only an hour, almost 2 hours. I'm gonna hand fly it. I don't care. All right, so we're gonna continue. Ooh, look at this, guys. Beautiful. Look at the way the sun is reflecting off those clouds. Wonderful, wonderful. I love it. You know, I'm almost tempted to reset this, um, the IRS. I wonder what would happen. Chase, do you know? You've got a lot of time in the PMDG. Yeah, Eddie, it does look awesome. The only crap thing is that I'm hand flying the aircraft because I didn't align the IRS properly and nothing is arming. All right, we're above 10,000 feet. All these lights can come off. Taxi light can come off as well. Engine continuous can come off. And seatbelt signs can come off. What was the question? Yeah, if I reset the IRS now in flight, will I lose like all my navigation stuff, or will it just reset? Because I think that's the problem. I don't have any information on the captain side here. But look at this. Oh, I'm glad we're sitting on this side, actually. Look at that. How's that? Look at that. That's a screenshot there, guys. I've never had to try. Yeah, you know what? I'm going... I don't know. I mean, what's the worst that can happen? Let's see. Did I lose everything now? Yeah, I did. Oh my god. Now we're screwed, guys. Now we're so screwed. I have no navigation now. Oh my god. This is so funny. You could restart the whole thing. Yeah, you know what? Are you guys okay with that if I just restart the whole thing? That's so funny. I'd like to troubleshoot through it, but yeah, nothing is working now. This is why you don't touch these things in flight. And I mean, it would be good to have a checklist. Sure, yeah, you guys want me to? I mean, I've got no choice now. Nothing is. Hold on, let me see. Let me see if I can troubleshoot it before. PMDG 737 IRS touched in flight. Move the sector to ATT and will allow altitude component of the IRS to align. Move the sector to ATT. What is that? Where's ATT? Okay, ATT, and it'll realign. Let's see. I don't see anything yet. I'm like totally blind now, guys. I mean, I could follow it through the... What is it saying? Nav discount. Let me see. I don't know what to do now, guys. Is my yaw damper on? Yep, it is. Yaw damper is on. I've got this on the ATT position. I wonder if there is a link in here. FSS action, return PMDG setup, options, performance, aircraft, displays. Put it back to nav and see what happens. All right, let's see. Nav, nav. It kind of sucks. You know what? I'm gonna have to restart it. So there is no nav. No, no nav. Nothing. All my screens are dead. I mean, they're not completely dead. I just don't have the nav. Align off. I'm looking online right now to see if anybody else did this. They have, but they're just saying put it in the ATT position. I did. No, that's a real thing. No, it's not a glitch. It's I did it. I think when I was initializing the IRS, I didn't put them in the right spot. I put one in the ATT, and I think that threw it off. JSD going for a shower. All right, cool. Could do an auto land. No. I don't want to continue the flight like this without any IRS. You cannot realign IRS as there is a revision move. Will allow the altitude component of moves to giving you altitude information on the PFD. In addition, you need to enter the correct heading into the. No, that sucks. All right, guys. You know what? I'm gonna restart it. I hope you guys can stay for the whole flight. I'm gonna redo it. I'm not gonna go through all those steps. As soon as I get in the aircraft, I'm just going to quickly get everything started and going. I do apologize, guys. We'll try to take off in like 10 minutes, and I'll make up the time. All right. Malaysia. What runway was I at? Let's do this one again. Set departure, medium, fly. All right, guys. By the time JSD comes back, we'll be airborne again. I do apologize. Let me, okay, I've disconnected from that. Let me edit, generate. All right, here we are again. Let it load up. Let's go to real time now. It is lighter. All right, guys, I'm back. Let me put myself back on now on this side and let's time it. Let's see how fast I can do this. All right, quickly now. So battery, fuel pump, APU. Actions, ground services, chocks removed, parking brake set. We're just gonna wait for our APU gen to come online. It'll be a really fast taxi, guys. All right, here we are. Let's go. Gen 1, Gen 2, straight up here to the align nav. Very important. Learned from that. All right, fuel pumps on. A little bit of panel lights again. Emergency exit lights. Fasten seatbelts. APU bleed can come on. Packs on. Continue. Window heat. Probe. Perfect. Anti-collision. Logo light can come on. That's all good. Import. Menu. Position is Whiskey Mike Kilo Kilo. Whiskey Mike Kilo Kilo. Okay. Whiskey Mike Kilo Kilo. Request the flight plan. There it is. Set fuel. Set payload. Set route. Let's request that. How are we doing for time? It's only been a few minutes, right? All right, see, that looks a lot better now. Like nothing happened for him. We'll be off soon. Let me reconnect to VATSIM here. All right, load. Fuel 80. I'm gonna take almost 10,000. Return. Activate. Departure is 32 right. 32 right. 1D. Execute. Arrival is 19 left. 19 left via the Lebem 3. Good. No hotel submit. No. That's all good. Good. Any discons? No. Good. Can request that. This was 1.7. Let's do that. 27, 340. The winds were 063 at 18, 063 at 18. Good. Flaps 5. Good. We did take on a little more fuel, so that's why the trim setting is different. 4.9 on the trim setting. And we'll go up here and put in 340. 340 confirmed. All right, guys, good. I think we're doing really good for the time here. TCAS, let's start that. 2, 1, 0, 0. We can turn that on. All right, that's all aligned too. Everything looks good. Let's do our push. Prepare for push. How are we doing for time, guys? I think we did good time here. And then a little extra fuel I took off, we're gonna use that for the cruise portion. I'm gonna go quick. I'll make up the time.
Hello, Captain. We are ready for pushback.
All right, you guys are lucky. You get to see 2 takeoffs today. Flight directors, we'll put them on now. 152 for the climb out, and all the way up to 340.
Departure checks completed. Bypass pin inserted.
So a very important lesson with this aircraft, or with any other one. Once you align that IRS, number 1, don't touch it. Number 2, make sure that you align the IRS correct. All right, guys, 9 likes in the chat, and we got another sub. We're at 171. That's awesome, guys. Thank you so much. I hope more of you come and watch the stream as it progresses. Yeah, and if we can get some more subs, that'll be amazing. All right, cool. That didn't take more than 5 minutes, I'd say. So I'll do a high-speed taxi, and we'll get out of here. Now, mind you, in real life, you'd never want to do anything like this. You never want to rush through a checklist. You never want to cut corners on procedures, ever. Nose to the right.
Release parking brakes.
All right.
Please.
Parking brake released.
Commencing push. All engines clear. Start at wind.
All right, packs can come off. And we'll start engine number 2 again to the ground position. Oh, look at this. Now I've got all my displays. So that even affected that. All right, guys, 2 takeoffs today. You get to see 2 takeoffs. I just hope I can take off right on the second takeoff. All right, we're looking for 25 on the N2. Here it is. Introduce the fuel. Watch it spool out. And we've got more of a sunrise now. Cool. All right, EGT looks good. N1 is on the rise. All parameters look good. Let's turn on our fuel pumps for the center. All right, we got a good start. We'll do the same with engine number 1. I'm looking for 25 N2. There it is. Introduce the fuel.
Please set parking brakes.
All right, parking brake set. You know, the one thing I like about the Airbus, it's so easy.
Unlocking
It's
gear.
so much easier to get it started. Less procedure, more automatic. All right, 2 good engines. Let's switch over to the gen.
Bypass pin removed.
packs can come back on. APU bleed
Left
off.
is clear.
Isolation valve
Right
to
is clear.
auto. Engine start to both and continuous. APU off. And yaw damper on. Alright, taxi light can come on. We'll wait for the wave off now, guys, and we are going to get out of here. How are we doing for time? I think 10 minutes? Less than 10 minutes? There's the wave off. So long. Thank you. Wait for the have a good trip. All right, there it is. So long. Auto brake to RTO. Flaps set to 5. One more. Flaps 5 confirmed. Good. Parking brake release. Let's give it power and let's get moving. Alright, controls are good, free and correct. Guys, I wouldn't be taxiing this fast normally. I just want to get back up in the air. There is no other traffic, no other controllers. But look at this. This is all freeware scenery, guys. Flightsim.to. All you got to do is download it, put it in your community folder, and away you go. Easy peasy. I think it looks good. Alright, all the way to the end here, and then the right turn. I won't take the whole runway. I'll go to Alpha 9. Holding point Alpha 9. Alright, once again, cabin crew, please take your seats for the departure, please. Alright, cabin crew has been advised. Captain Morpheus, welcome to the stream. Glad you could join us this evening. Alright, over to Alpha 9. For this time, I won't use the whole runway, and we'll blast off out of here. Put on the landing lights now. A little bit early, but it's fine. Kuala Lumpur traffic, Mass Malaysian 170 lining up runway 32 right, northbound departure, Kuala Lumpur traffic. Alright, cool, that's been all set. Arid, welcome to the stream, guys. If you're new to the channel, please hit that like button and consider subscribing for more content. Got a friendly bunch in here, guys. All right, let's take position here. We're not going to waste any time. I'm going to do things on the roll here. Auto throttle armed all the way up to 50%. Stabilized. Chrono. And here we go. Toga.
Airspeed's alive.
Roger. Takeoff thrust is set. 80 knots. Checked. B1.
Rotate.
Rotate.
B2.
Positive rate.
Positive rate of climb.
Gear up. And there it is. Takeoff number 2, guys. All right, 1,000 feet. Checked. Continue with the climb here, and we'll do a slight right turn now to get on track. Flaps 2. Here it says I'm a great pilot. Thank you so much. Thanks for being here, and thank you for that wonderful compliment. All right, flaps in transit and confirmed coming up. Good. Speed check's good. Let's pitch nose forward a little bit. Build that speed. We're looking for 250 knots. And then we'll let the autopilot do its thing in a few thousand feet. 250. Good. Flaps up. After takeoff check. Auto brake back off. And the gear can be in the off position now too. All right, autopilot on. LNAV, VNAV. And here we go, guys. Pitch invaders, hello, welcome to the stream. Glad you guys could join and make it. Guys, if you're new to the channel and like what you see and want to come back, please consider subscribing and sending some likes in the chat as well. Much appreciated, guys. All right, everything looks a lot better than our first try. Guys, once I get up to cruise altitude, I did take on extra fuel. We're going to speed the aircraft up above what the FMS has programmed. And we'll try to make up this 15 minutes that we lost. I learned a very valuable lesson. Do not, number one, align the IRS correctly. Number two, don't touch the IRS in flight. All right, but I'm happy now. Things are a lot better. Perfect. JSD, what are you saying? What happened? All right, we're coming up to 10,000 feet. The lights can come off. Runway lights as well. Taxi lights good. Engine can go into the off position. And seatbelt signs can come off. Perfect. Wow, look at all the scenery down there. Beautiful. Ooh, I got another subscriber. Yes, yes. Goal for today is 175, guys. Thank you so much. I really, really do appreciate it. Just doing a little sightseeing. Oh, look at that. Do you guys know what these are? Kuala Lumpur Towers. I've never been to Kuala Lumpur, but it most definitely is on my bucket list. Arid, yo, what are you saying? What's going on? Welcome, welcome. Look at this spectacular view. All right, we're in the standard pressure. Let's toggle the switch and continue our climb. I get it now. JSD, I was talking about the last flight without the navigation. Go blind. Like go without. No, I learned, I mean, it happens. We didn't take too much time. And like I said, I did take on extra fuel now. And once we get up to cruise altitude, I'm going to peg it right to the red line. And even the chart now here, even the track route, once we get lined up, I might just go direct to a further waypoint. I'm going to save us time. Aaron says, just moved to Vancouver. How do you like it? I've never been to Vancouver. So my stuff isn't here yet, so I can't play MSS. Oh no. Well, you'll get it soon once you get set up, and you'll be back playing or flight simming Microsoft Flight Simulator. But you also like this 777? Yeah, I do too. I have it. I haven't been in it for a while, but we're definitely gonna go back. Oh yeah, seven. Yeah, you know what? Vancouver is actually like an international gateway through for Asia. Um, yeah, so and Australia, believe it or not. So yeah, you get a lot of carriers that you normally wouldn't see, like in Toronto, in Vancouver, just because they connect through there. Like even for me right now, I live in the Toronto area. If I were to go to say Melbourne, Australia, I there's different ways that I can get there through connection. It's not one direct flight, but Toronto to Vancouver would be one flight. So say I'd fly Air Canada from Toronto to Vancouver, and then in Vancouver I could get on a Qantas flight if they fly from Melbourne to Vancouver, and then I can go there like that. Avgig Brewforce is back. Hello, hello. It's been a while. I'm glad you're in chat. All right, guys, we're making some really good time now. Eight minutes. Flight time is 1 hour and 51 minutes. I'm going to see if I can cut that 10 minutes that we lost on the first one. Yeah, schools in Canada start September 3rd, right after Labor Day. Guys, we got a lot of people in chat coming and going. Please hit that like button. Let's get as many likes as we can for this beautiful Thursday before the long weekend. 10 people in chat now, like I said, guys. I'm just waiting to get up to my cruise altitude and we're going to turn and burn. It's a straight northbound route. Pretty much straight. I don't see the winds being an issue. Hopefully we'll get a tailwind. Skymaster, do you have the PMDG 777? Yes, I do. Yep, I do. And we're saving it for this weekend. Chase has some good routes that he's going to share with us on Discord. And I definitely will be flying over the weekend. And the good thing about this weekend being a long weekend, my hours are very flexible. And I can stay on longer, so. Avgig, post your landing for sure. Post it in the Discord. I don't think you can post it in the chat. Chase, you want a long flight this weekend, but aren't you busy with sailing? You guys let me know what times work good for you, and then of course I will see if I can work a schedule in. Or we could do more than one flight in one day. I'm not sure what events are going on this weekend, like sim events. Maybe I'll jump on a sim event. Chase, what about, are you going to jump on VATSIM? You want to do a like a joint flight? All right, as we're climbing now, our vertical speed is coming down a little bit. We got 10,000, less than 10,000 feet for the top of the climb. Yes, Chase. Yes, nice. Yeah, looking forward to it. I mean, that is if you want to be heard on the radio on my stream, then that'd be cool. Put the routes in the Discord. Yes, for sure. Awesome. I was still learning on how to configure the 737, and I fell in love with it, but I only flew for 3 times, because then we had to move. I still don't know how to configure it properly. Don't worry, Arid. Once you get yourself settled into your new place, you can ask in the chat. We'll help you configure it. I'll set up, or if you join the Discord, we'll give you some tutorials in there too, or we'll just help you. We'll walk you through setting it up. It's not that hard. And if you don't have Discord or don't want to join it, you can always go online or on YouTube and Just type in like the help that you need, like cold and dark start or FMS setup or FMC setup, and there's a lot of great tutorials on YouTube. Oh, you just sent it? All right, let's have a look. Guys, I haven't linked my Discord up so you guys can all see it. I will do that. I don't know if I can do it now. Actually, I don't want to play around with it now just because we've already had one mishap today. But on the next one, um, I'll bring up the Discord page here as an overlay, and then we can all see what AvGeek Brew 4 has put in. Oh yeah, look at that. It's real. Cool. Ooh, ooh. Nice. A little flat, but nice. You had ground effect. Do you know why? Okay. So was your airspeed on target? Was your airspeed on target, AvGeek? Were you flying 65 knots or whatever it is for? If you hold that, even if you approach at 70, if there is a headwind, like if you've got wind or gusts, but if you keep your speed steady, um, your approach is going to be just a little more shallow, and then you'll have time to flare it. And when I first started flying, I was doing that too, especially when I first started going solo. I was always approaching a little bit too quickly, and then I would float down the runway. Ah, see? Okay, okay. So I mean, that's why maybe he's trying to teach you something. But if you're approaching at the published POH speed, pilot operating handbook speed, it's 65 knots. I don't know what aircraft you're in. I know it's a Cessna 172, but there's different models. Some of them are in miles per hour. If it's miles per hour inside, then I think 80 miles per hour is pretty good. But if it's in knots, approach speed is 65 knots. Or whatever your POH says. Yeah, that's fine if you cut the throttle. It's okay. You have all that energy anyway. That's going to carry you over. As soon as you make the runway, so as soon as you get close, I'm going to post the video. The next time I go flying, I'll post the video of my landings. Yeah, as soon as you know that you've made the runway, you can cut the power back, but don't chop it. Don't chop the power, otherwise then you'll sink. Just slowly, nice and easy, just bring the power to idle, and you have that forward energy that's going to get you on the runway. The only thing you need to do is flare it. But it's still good. I liked it. Thanks for sharing it. Well done. Still a good landing. If you cannot control your airspeed, you always have to control your airspeed. Sometimes it'll fluctuate because of the gusts, but you should always be able to control your airspeed. It's okay if it varies 5 knots. That's due to gusts, or you can keep it. You can keep it a little faster, but you always want to try to keep it in a certain range. You don't want it to go too far low. You'll stall the aircraft. Sorry, I'm gonna go back on the chat here, guys, because some of you are chatting in the Discord now, so I'm reading that as well. Hold on, there was a question here. I just shut everything off on my phone. Aaron had a question. Is it possible to download GSX on Xbox? That I don't know. I'm not sure. Atif Azhar, hello, how are you? Welcome, welcome. Jeez. JSD is hounding everybody for their homework. Atif, welcome to the stream. If you're a returning member, welcome, welcome back. All right, getting really close to the top of climb, guys. I'm just going to have a look at the wind here. It is a crosswind. It's off our right side. It's only 23 knots. I'm still going to increase this speed right up to the red line here. Maybe 0.82 Mach and see if I can make up that time, guys. JSD says, remember school first. Uh-oh. Flying number one. You got it, AvGeek. Once you get your license, come up to Canada, or I'll rent a plane and come down to Florida and we'll go flying. I do have a lot of hours in the Cessna. A lot. And Chase, we got to go sailing. Sailing sounds like fun too. But JSD, let's sail. Sail down to Florida. Guys, today's sub goal 175. If we can hit that going into the weekend, or the start of the weekend next week, or this weekend, sorry, that'll be sweet. JSD Fly 1. Well, there you go. Yeah, well, flying is part of education, JSD. Oh, all right, so we got this fuel annunciator now showing it's not a concern. It's just we've ran dry our pumps here, our fuel in tank, in the center tank. So we'll just shut that off. We still have plenty of fuel. I actually took on more fuel, and the pumps are on for that. So 7,800 kilos. 7,800 kilos. What did we first start off with? I thought I took in more fuel. I'm still going to give it 0.82 Mach. Okay, here we are. We're at it. I think 8.1. I think 8.1 is as fast as we can go. Now, if we were in a 777, or if we were in an A330 or a 747, could go a little, or a 767 or 57, I think we could go a little bit faster. Education sailing, working out, flying, Skymaster. You got it, Chase. You got it. Well, how about you guys can do your homework and you can work out while you're watching the stream. But sailing, unfortunately, you can unless you have a TV or a connection out on the water. And flying, no, I advised against it unless you're a passenger. All right, we almost hit our new speed here. We'll let everything settle. And that's it. That's pretty much it. We're just going to let the autopilot do its thing. and make our way up. Get your snacks and drinks, boys. It's going to be a longer flight today. Unplanned. You'll put a waterproof case? Do it. JSD is not lying. No, you're not. Can we hit 175 tonight? Is it possible? We're already at 12 likes, guys. Holy smokes. Alright, let's just jump back in the cabin. Ooh, look at this. They've got in-flight entertainment. Cool. Oops. Back out to the wing here. And let's watch some of this topography. Let me see if I can put in a sailing edit. Do it! You guys want to listen to music? I can put on some lounge music in the background. I'm not sure if everybody likes music in the stream, but we are in the cruise portion now. Or I could just leave it like this, the hum of the engines. You can listen to me talk. Or we can all just chat via text. Cabin crew, prepare for takeoff. Yes. Let's get some music. All right, let me see if I can get some music without. I'm gonna use YouTube's music. Oops, not this. A YouTube Studio. Let me see if I can do it. I know there was a way to do it. Audio library. Okay. You guys want to? All right, let's put on some lounge music. Lounge. I'm not sure if you guys like lounge. All right, there's jazz blue. There's hip hop. These are all free from YouTube library. So I mean, I'm not gonna get a strike for putting these on. But let me see which one. How about this one? Carn? No, that doesn't sound right. Oh, there's so many tracks here. Emotional mess. Let me turn down the volume here a bit in case. Let's see here. Emotional mess. Lost Lounge. No. Emotional mess. No. How about this one? It's called We Cruising. Welcome to Paradise Green Day. I wish I could. Ooh, listen to this. That's kind of chill. Let me know in the chat what you guys think. More appropriate for a Friday night. You think it Chase says whatever. Guys, let me know if you like it. If not, I can shut it off. I don't. Or we can put something else on. I mean, the selection like this is. I appreciate the artists who. How about this one? Smokey's Lounge. That's alright. Kind of like elevator music. Is it Thursday, says Chase? It needs the energy. Well, there you go. Now I feel happy. JSD, what do you think? JSD is the expert in music. JSD, don't fall asleep. JSD once. Let me know if you guys are sick of the music and shut it off. And see if I can get like proper music from, I think, SoundCloud or something. Modern attempt. Oh, they're all jazzy songs. This lounge genre. Ambient. Let's try ambient. East West. Owls. Tribute to owls. Yes, find punk rock. Let me see if I can find that. Oh my god, this is owls. Punk. This is what comes up for punk. Deep State. Holy smokes. This is motivational. I feel like I want to land the airplane right now. Holy. JSD, it's a very old song. Alright, listen to this. Holy smokes. Can you imagine? JSD, what do you want? I'm sure it's not on YouTube's free list here, but this is a little bit too energetic for me right now. It's a cool song, though. Milano Chase. How about this one? New Spaceship. Nah. All right, you know what? I'm gonna just keep going through these. I'll try to make up a list. I'm not gonna play around with it now because I like listening to it for like 3 or 4 seconds and then moving on to the next. But yeah, guys, let me know in chat what kind of music you like, what kind of genres, what kind of songs. I know Chase was asking before when we first started streaming. I didn't have an answer for him, but I like all kinds of music, guys. All kinds of genres. I like hip hop. I like deep house, pop. I like pop music. I like some rock. There's some great country songs. If the song is good and yeah, if I like it, I like it. It doesn't matter where it's coming from. If it sounds good, then yeah. I like rap too. Reggae. What about some ambient jungle music? But let me know in the chat. Chase says rock, metal, punk, rock, rap. See, there you go, guys. Break for Love. Yeah, I know that one. It's an oldie. Slipknot the band. I might have heard. Big metal band. Yeah. I'll check them out after the stream. Guys, can you see me okay in the stream? Let me see. Yeah, I guess you can. I don't have any lights turned on in the room here. So the only light I'm getting now is from the monitor. Let me think. Yeah, guys, think. Let me know. By the Offspring. All right, we're turning on course here. I really wish this wind would have been behind us, but I don't think there's bad words in the song either. Nice. I don't care if there's bad words in a song as long as there's not too many. If there's too many, then it's just break for love. Break for love. Listen to Milli Vanilli too, or Vanilla Ice. Remember Vanilla Ice? JSD lol. That guy's still making money. I think they just recently interviewed him. Vanilla Ice. He made one good song like 30 years ago. And Follow Me, yeah. Wow, JSD. You're into the house music. I like house music too. Even now, I still like house. Deep house, progressive house. How about the Geno music? Oh, dude. I was a kid, but I loved it. I loved it. Stevie B. Oh my god. That's so funny. You know, I gotta listen to these songs now over the weekend. It's too bad I can't put them on the stream. All right, AvGeek Brute Force, thanks so much for being here tonight. I might step away in a few minutes too, just to stretch my legs, grab some water. Guys, today's flight is 1 hour and 51 minutes long, plus that time that we lost. We've been airborne now for almost 40 minutes. So we've got over an hour and 10 minutes left. Maybe a little less now because I am cruising a little bit faster, but I've got to keep an eye on that fuel too. I thought I took on more fuel. It doesn't look like I did. Still 103.5 drive at 5 every day. I used to listen to it too. mega mix for an hour. Oh, the nostalgia. I remember, man. I wish I could tell you guys some stories. Like I said, I was very young at that time. Bring it back in time, yeah, for sure. Please tell me JSD. Brings you back in time, yeah. Look up Break for Love. You still stuck on that? Oh, look at this view. Look at that. The sun is just reflecting off the water there and with a little bit of land. That's beautiful. I love it. All right, guys, I'm going to leave it on this view for a few minutes. I'm going to just step away from the flight deck. I will be back in 2 minutes. Just going to go get some water, stretch my legs, and I'll be back. All right, guys, I'm back. I'm back. I'm back. All right, back up on the flight deck here. All right, cool. Top of descent is in sight here on the top of the compass rose here. It is beyond 160 nautical miles, but we're making good time. All right, 13 likes in the chat. That's wonderful, guys. We're doing really good. What about any subscriptions? I really wish my alert notification there for subs would go off, but sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't. And I did get water, guys. I'm going to be drinking it on the stream. I do apologize for that. Ooh, look at the coast. Listen to it for 10 seconds. It's the worst song ever. JSD, what are you recommending? JSD says, come on, Chase. House music reminds me never to listen. What about pop music, guys? You like any classic pop songs? JSD is stuck on Break for Love. Do not break for love. What about Michael Jackson? You guys like any old Michael Jackson songs? I used to like Michael Jackson. Chase says no. Oh, Taylor Swift? What the heck? Taylor Swift. You know, I gotta be honest, I don't think I've ever heard one of her songs. Punk rock. Rock. You like any of those old bands? Like AC/DC, Led Zeppelin, Metallica? Don't like Skymaster. What did I do, JSD? Why are you telling people not to like me? I thought I bet he meant don't lie, Skymaster. Green Day? Yeah, I like Green Day. All of those. All of those are really good. Yeah. AC/DC, Led Zeppelin, Metallica. I actually went to a Metallica concert when I was very young, like 15 years old. I went because my friend got free tickets and I had never heard them before. I went. I actually went to go see them twice. Both on free tickets. The first time I went, I was like, "Oh my God, what is this? Like, it's a little too heavy for me and too loud." The second time, it was better, and now I like them. Yeah, no, no, I know JSD. I know that's what you meant. No worries, guys. ZZZ, are you still here? We'd like to hear what ZZZ says. Listen to Sick by Slipknot. Skymaster is Swifty. I don't think so. I don't think so, JSD. I'm sure she's got good songs too. I don't know any of them. Or maybe I've heard them and I do like them and I don't know that they're being sung by her. But yeah, that's okay, JSD. But I do like pop music too, so Skymaster is secretly a Swiftie. Alright guys, cat's out of the bag. I love Taylor Swift. Wow, look at the clouds below and that beautiful mountain scenery off in the distance. It's a coastline down here. Look at that. It's a hook. It looks like a fin from a turtle. That's what it looks like to me. We're on our way to Bangkok, Thailand. I think I suggested some Bangkok noodles to one of the guests in chat a little while ago. All right, we're making good time here, guys. Look at this. You know, if the first time we took off and I left everything as it was and I let the FMS fly the route that was programmed into it, I think we would have ended up being in the same position as we are now. I don't think that second turnaround was more than 15 minutes till we got back up in the air. And now, because this has happened too now, I want to spend more time in the Boeing aircraft. So between this, the 700, and the 777, probably for the whole weekend. So if you guys have routes that you're considering or that you want to suggest, um, yeah, let's suggest them around these types of aircraft. Yeah, it's going to be a Boeing weekend, Chase. Not a boring weekend, but a Boeing weekend for sure. I'll be on again tomorrow. Tomorrow and then the whole weekend. And we'll get a couple of semi-long hauls in there. I still want to do either LAX or San Francisco to Hawaii in a United 777. So I'm happy with the yoke now. I've reconfigured everything. I've reset the sensitivity settings on it. So it's behaving a lot better now. Oh, really? There's only two people in chat now? Or only two people chatting? I see six people in here. I guess some people are watching and I just don't want to be involved in the chat. That's fine too. It's okay, guys. If you want to just listen or you've got me on mute, I'm okay with it, guys. As long as you guys are watching and enjoying it and have subscribed and will continue to come back, I'm happy. All right, JSD, what other suggestions do you have for songs? You must be lonely yesterday, chat. No, we had people in the chat yesterday. We had some new people in. Vincent M is here. Welcome, welcome, Vincent. That's right. Vincent is in, I think, Vancouver. There's a difference of time there. Hello, MAS 170. Thank you. Thanks for stopping in. ZZZ is watching the game. ZZZ, who's playing and who's winning? Yeah, Waiter was there. Waiter. That's right, 172 subs. We're looking for 175. We want to continue to grow the channel so we can sim around the world and get excellent VATSIM control. I am a pro. I will be one day. But JSD, you have any other song recommendations? Any foods? Any new foods you think we should try? Or what about for the weekend, guys? You guys have any barbecues or any like food events happening on the weekend? Maybe certain types of restaurants you might dine in? I'd like to hear about it in the chat. Guys, in case you want to know, I had chicken wings again today. Panda Express? Nice. I'm going to be honest, I don't think I've ever had Panda Express. There is Panda Express here, but I don't have it. Sailing venue in Sarasota has dinner the first day. Wow, that sounds like fun. JSD says kebabs. Ooh, I like that. What, like Afghani food? Jay's leading by 2, says ZZZ. Yeah, watan kebab, you got it. All right, guys, good news. That top of descent marker is almost at the 160 nautical mile ring. We're making good time here. Just got to keep an eye on that fuel because we are traveling a little faster than what was recommended by the FMC. So we'll make sure that we have enough fuel for the landing. JSD says corn. Like corn in a cob or corn in a can? I like corn in a cob. I have to do an essay tomorrow. What time do you think I can stream tomorrow? I'm gonna try to get on earlier tomorrow night. So I don't know just yet. I'll have to work it around my schedule, but um, I'll see tomorrow. I'll say early evening, maybe 5 o'clock, 5:30. If I can go a little bit earlier, I'll try. Yeah, I'll try, guys. I'll try. Like I said, between now and tomorrow, if you guys want to just write in the Discord routes, try to focus them around the 737 or the Boeing aircraft, Boeing family. And we're going to be staying in the Boeings for the whole weekend. Only 47 minutes to write it? Uh-oh. Do you guys use ChatGPT for anything? I heard that can write essays for you now. Oh, they check? Yeah. Oh, what happened to whose messages got deleted? Sorry, AvGeek. I don't know why. You finished? Stop spamming symbols. Yeah, sorry about that. I forgot to shut it off the last time. I'll do it. I'll shut it off. I'll make a note of it and shut it off. Like I said, when I got this silly, it's not silly. I mean, I do like the Nightbot, but when I first implemented it, I didn't cater it, so it put everything on. Like the first time, you couldn't say anything. Everybody was getting kicked out. I think even Chase got kicked out. All right, 19 left. I'm gonna just pull up the charts. We got a long way still, but I gotta get things ready. We'll brief it when we get closer. I'm excited to try to land it now with the new sensitivity configuration on the yoke. Guess we'll take that too. All right. Both sceneries I downloaded today, I just downloaded them before we started the stream. They were both free on flightsim.to. They got good reviews. No aviation for life. Yeah, he's not here today. No hitter broken in the sixth. Oh no. Guys, what are your favorite baseball teams if you guys watch? I'm not gonna lie, I like the Blue Jays. All right, I just looked at the sub count. We're at 173 now. Holy smokes. Two more. Can we get two more before tonight's end? What a way to start a weekend, a long weekend, even though we don't really start it until tomorrow. But for me, I've kind of already started it. I haven't been to a ball game for a long time. Yes, AvGeek 173. That's so amazing. I'm so happy. If we can get two more tonight, holy. I'll sleep like a baby. I haven't been to a baseball game, like I said, in a long time. The last time I went to one, I actually got company tickets, and actually the seats were really good. I was behind home plate. Football and sailing. I'd love to go to see an NFL game. And if I go, I'd go to Buffalo. That's the closest to us. Chase, you like the Buccaneers? No, I hate them. Miami all day. Growing up, I liked Miami too. Miami Dolphins. Yeah, I still like them. There you go. ZZZ likes the Dolphins too. Good old Dan Marino. Oh my God, he's ancient now. Dan Marino. I was just a kid when Dan Marino was playing. Dan Marino. You did a tailgate in Miami? I've never done a tailgate. I heard the ones in Buffalo are crazy too. All right, guys, look at this. Look, top of descent is coming up. Just a little over 80 nautical miles now. And we've only been up an hour and 3 minutes. So that time that we lost, I think I've gained it back for you guys. I do really, really appreciate your patience and that you guys stuck around. Hey, Assault, welcome back. How are you today? Yeah, Buffalo fans are crazy. Yeah. I have a coworker who is a Browns fan. Cleveland. He loves them. Loves them, like absolutely loves them. Hazel Salt, you're good. That's good to hear. Chase, all of my family that live in my house, so my mom, dad, and my brother are all Buffalo fans. Don't cheer for the other team, says JSD. The fans are crazy. JSD, have you ever been to a NFL game? Vincent M, what's the next flight gonna be? I'm not sure yet. I will be streaming all weekend. Um, I don't really know where we're gonna go. I do have two flights in mind. I've got one I want to do from either LAX or SFO, like San Francisco to Hawaii in the 777 United. And then I had another one that I had planned for South America from Sao Paulo to Brasilia in an A319 Latam. I had it all set up, um, and then I had an issue with Microsoft going offline. So, But yeah, Vincent, if you have any suggestions, even right now, put them in the chat. I'll jot them down. I've got a notepad here. I might consider them. It is a long weekend. I don't have anything planned. I'm not sure if you guys do, but I will be on the computer. I will be streaming. So Calgary to Vancouver, yeah, I could do that. I don't have the sceneries for those two places. Um, but yeah, I'll look into that. Fly over the Rocky Mountains. I've done it. I've done it before. I just never streamed it. I've actually done it in two simulators. I've done it in the Microsoft, and I own X-Plane as well too. I've done it in X-Plane. It's pretty cool. But yeah, okay, I'll put that. I'll fit that one in for sure. Ah, thank you so much, Vincent. Much appreciated, and thank you for subscribing. Hey, Skymaster, let's go to Tampa, like in real life or in the sim again. I think we've flown out of Tampa a few times now and into. I'm down to go again. I mean, anywhere that I've got payware scenery, I'm down. Hazy Salt says, "Do I have X? Are you saying about X-Plane? I do have X-Plane, and I do like X-Plane. Visually, it doesn't look as good as this one, but the flight characteristics are a lot better, especially if you're a real pilot. And I own P3D too, so I've got all three, and Digital Combat Simulator. I'm a real sim geek, and I've been simming for a while. Actually, I mentioned that in one of the last streams about setting up a Digital Combat Simulator. I've I don't have I have it. I have planes for it. I think it's free. It's free to download. Um, I've got the controls for it too. I wouldn't mind, and actually, I own the carrier, so I wouldn't mind doing some carrier ops in the F-18, the takeoff and landings. I might actually stream that. All right, guys, check this out. Look at this. Top of descent is less than 80 out. We're only 1 hour and 8 minutes before we begin our descent. I'm going to start getting things ready, and then we're going to make our way down. How are we doing for time? Look at this. We made up the time. Beautiful livery. Beautiful aircraft. That's JSD right there. Skymaster right here. JSD. Aaron is back. Yo, what's going on? Welcome back. All right, we're expecting one niner left. I'm going to see the localizer ILS frequency here. 10.5. I'm going to dial it in. 10.5 it already is. And our final approach course is 195. Let's dial that in as well. 195. 195 in. I won't put in our descent just yet. 2,500 is the beginning. Actually, it's 2,000 feet. but we'll set it at 2,500. That's the outermost point. Lavok. Lavok, is Lavok in here? No. Echo. Lotmu, is Lotmu in there? Yeah, Lotmu is in here. And it wants us at Lotmu at, yeah, 2,500. All right, cool. You know what? Might as well just dial it in. Wow, look at this, guys. Can you believe it? We're already getting things set up for the descent. 2,500. We're going to keep everything as is. And I'll take a look at the weather here. Maybe we can read it together. All right, destination. ICAO Victor Tango Bravo Sierra. This is Bangkok International. That is the name. I'm not going to attempt to pronounce it. I'll probably butcher it. Automated weather 300 at 2 knots. That's calm. Uh, there is no direction for the wind, so 9999. Few at 2,000 feet. All right, cool. Nothing that we can't go below. Temperatures 26, dew point 23, QNH 1018. No significant weather. Let's read a little bit ahead here. Temporarily variable at 15, 3,000, and thunder rain showers. Few cumulonimbus clouds at 1,800 feet, scattered at 3,000, broken at 10,000. All right, we'll be in before that happens, so we're good. QNH 1018. I'm going to dial that in. 1018. Confirmed. And yeah, not sure what the transition altitude is. Actually, I can find it in here. In it, 141 will be our approach. I thought I could see it. I'm sure it's on one of these charts. Can we tailgate here? It's illegal. JSD, let's go to Buffalo. Let's go to a Buffalo Bills game and we'll do a tailgate party. Transition altitude is 11,000 feet. All right, cool. All right. Top of descent is coming up. Fuel looks good. 5,400 kilos. What kind of foods do they make in a tailgate? They barbecue everything, right? I've never been to one, but I heard they do a lot of drinking in them too. I don't drink, so. We have beer stores. Oh, I'm always down for a barbecue, guys. Barbecue wings, ribs, chicken, like I'll just chicken legs, thighs. What about gator? You guys ever eat gator? I want to play MSFS so bad. Hang in there, Arid. You will one day. Once you get settled. They set up really early, says JSD. JSD, have you been? Yeah, you've been to them? Your stuff is coming tomorrow, Aaron. Yeah, man. So it's good. I mean, it's a long weekend. It's new. Like once you set up in a new place, it's gonna be nice. It'll be a fresh start for you. It's always exciting. But I know when I moved to and I had all my flight sim stuff all packed away and I couldn't do it for a week, I was kind of bummed out about it too. But once I got it set up in the new place, I was so happy. People take the tailgate so serious. I heard there's a lot of good cooking in those things. 173 subs. We're looking for 175. Will we do it today, guys? It's too bad my widget is not working. My alert widget. Let me see. Let me test it. Oh, look at this. Kevin just subbed. Right when I pressed it. Or maybe that was an earlier subscription and it just came out now. Hold on, let me double check. That's so funny. No, yeah, it was an earlier subscription. So I wonder why it didn't show up. Kevin just subscribed. Alright, that was our last subscription. Well, hopefully we'll get another one and it'll show up. It's working good now. Alright guys, here it is, the moment of truth. I'm going to bring back our speed. I'll slow it down a little bit here. And that's it. We're going to start making our way down into Bangkok, Thailand. Bangkok, another place that I'd like to see on the bucket list. Turkey trot. Ever heard of that? No, I've never heard of that. I've never had deep fried turkey before too. I heard deep fried turkey is dangerous. Dangerous to make. I've seen some crazy videos online. People blow up their whole porch dipping a turkey in deep fried oil or in hot oil. But I think if you can do it right, I'm sure it'll taste pretty good. I do like turkey though, guys. Thanksgiving turkey, yum yum. With all the stuffing and gravies and the cranberry sauce. All right, we've started our descent. All right, back in the flight deck here. Descending, Arid. Yeah, you're right. Descending, Arid. Be careful with the caps, eh? Nightbot. I don't have all Nightbot configured properly now. If you do it too often, Nightbot's gonna time you out. So just a heads up on that. What altitude am I going to be descending? I'm going all the way down to 2,500. So I just tuned that in, and as soon as we got to the top of descent, the autopilot just started the descent, and is following the profile. So as long as this diamond is lined up with this tick or this bar here, it's following the descent profile. And the wonderful thing about that is that this is talking to this, and whatever speed restrictions are through the graph through Navigraph or through the stars, your standard arrival charts, it's doing it all for you. ILS landing, I've got it tuned in. I just briefed the weather. I'm pretty sure I'll be doing a manual landing. But I always have it tuned in. I'll have the frequencies in. and I'll have the localizer and the glide. Even if I'm visual, it's good to have it. And I think in a commercial environment, they do too. Even though they do get asked to do visuals, or they'll ask to do visuals, they've already got everything programmed just in case. No, no, no. Nightbot. So when I installed Nightbot is like a moderator, a moderator bot. It's AI generated. But when you first get it, it's got so many different things that you can cater to. So when you first get it, everything is turned on, everything, and then it's up to the streamer or whoever's going on live to cater it to the way they like it. So when I first turned it on, I didn't know that I had all these different things that I could disable or turn off or change the amount of time that you time out and all that sort of stuff. I didn't know, so Nightbot was just going crazy. Like everything everybody was chatting, Nightbot was turning off, timing everybody out. So I went back in the next day. I learned a little bit about it, and then I just did a general tweak to it. So I think I still have to go back in and change the caps and the emojis. If you spam too many emojis, I don't mind that. But what I do mind is like if there's nonsense, if you guys are talking about inappropriate things, if you're swearing, everything. So, but it's good. Everybody so far is good. So it's good, and I do enjoy the chatting, especially about all this food. I'm a big foodie. I would do like sports too. Let's talk about sports, cars, and most importantly, I mean, why we're here. It's the love of aviation or the interest in it. You may be new and curious about how things are done or why things happen when you're flying. We'll try to answer it. Look at this now, 1 hour and 23 minutes. Ahead of schedule now. So if you add that to the time that we lost on the other one, pretty much on schedule. All right, JSD, I'll be asking you first. I'm sure everybody will know what I'm going to be asking now. Is it going to be a slam or a butter? Lock it in, boys, or get your preliminary predictions in place. We are all family, all my brothers and sisters and me. Thank you, JSD. I'm gonna be humming that for the rest of the night. 13 likes. Can we get 2 more likes? Looking for 15 likes and 175 on the sub count. Butter minus 216. All right. Let's see. I'm looking forward to the landing now. Like I said, I recalibrated the joystick, the flight yoke, and hopefully it'll be better. Chase is back. Welcome back, Chase. All right, 9 people back in the chat. If you guys are new, let's get some more likes in here. We're looking for 15 likes. Let's have a look. See if there's nobody. There's nobody out here. I actually don't even have VATSIM map turned on. Guys, let me know in the future if you guys want to go to Singapore. That's another place that's on my bucket list. All right, there's one aircraft at the airport there at Bangkok. Not a lot of traffic out here, guys. Just the time difference. But on the weekends, this area is just as busy as United States and Europe. Europe always gets busy too with VATSIM and traffic. That's another flight, guys, I'm considering. How about something like London to Dubai in an Emirates? I don't own the London scenery. We could from Manchester, actually. All right, guys, first time into Bangkok. Freeware scenery here. It got good reviews on the flightsim.to. There's clouds. Actually, still going quite fast here. It's all right. We're still at a good altitude. We do have a decel point in front. And if we look through our FMC here, 240, 220, 220, 220 at Latam or Latmu, that is the beginning of our approach or the beginning of our ILS 197. We could do the 180 here. So let's do 180 slash and click it there, execute. There you go. That'll just help with the slowdown. You heard its headbanger music? Chase keeps suggesting sick. I'm gonna check it out after the stream. Sick. What is it? Who's it by? I think I heard it before. Chase, sick is by Sick. Listen to that song. I will not like it. I think I heard it before. Slipknot. Okay, I'm gonna re-listen to it. I think I did, and I didn't like it. I'll listen to it and then I'll let you guys know tomorrow. All right, there's some speed restrictions up ahead. I'm looking at the star. Salsa is our next point, max 250 knots and above 10,000. It's displayed in here. Yep, that's good. Then our next one is Latin. Latin is up here above 7,000. We are in the altimeter setting region now, 1018. So that'll help with the reference to the restrictions. All right, guys, it won't be too much longer now. Hopefully it won't be like yesterday's. Yesterday's, I don't know what happened with my yoke. Tried calibrating it before the stream and it just was nothing like I've ever flown before. I'm surprised I even landed. But I'm not going to lie, between the PMDG and the Airbus, it's easier to land the Airbus than the Boeing. That's what you listen to when you do one rep max on the bench press. You can sing the entire song. Oh, you must really like it. Wow, look at the scenery down there. Alright, so the airport should be... Oh, right here. There it is. There it is. Cool. It's a big airport. Let me have a look at the airport diagram here. We are taking a 19er left. So 19er left. 13,123 foot runway. Airport elevation only 8 feet. Temperatures look okay. I'm not really concerned about density, altitude. And then it'll be a right turn out. Right turn and then a right turn up, heading north to the concourse. We can take Charlie 7 Hotel and in. Alright, cool. Alright, that's briefed. There is our 199 left. 10-5. 10-5. Alright, we're at 10,000 feet. Let's get some landing lights on. 2 is just fine. Engines on continuous and seatbelt signs can come on. And let's advise our cabin crew for landing. Cabin crew, please be seated for landing. Thank you. Alright, cabin crew has been notified. They're just going to wrap up now. Make sure everybody's got their seatbelts on. Make sure that their seats are in the upright position. And they're going to take their seats as well. Perfect. Here it is. If I had this window seat, this is what I'd be probably taking pictures of. Well, that runway doesn't look very smooth. But this is what I downloaded. This looks pretty cool. So we're going to be landing on this runway, guys, getting off. And then if you can follow the arrow here, the cursor up here, and then we'll take one of these stands for landing. One of these gates. What happened to everybody? We're in the best part of the... And we've only got 4 people in here. 5 people in here. Prediction minus 173. All right. Once we make our final turn here, I'm gonna take over. I want to see if the joystick calibration is good. Guys, if you guys are using flight equipment, like what equipment do you guys have? I was looking for a new yoke today. Uh, that Turtle Beach looks pretty cool. All right, let's arm our spoiler. Spoiler is armed. Auto brake, we'll keep it on 1. It's a very long runway. Conditions are dry. All right, guys, this is it. I'll actually go right to this waypoint here, BS 501, and then I'll direct it to come around, join. And this time we can lose a little bit of altitude. If I go all the way out, it's almost 10 nautical miles out. We'll only be at 5,000 there, so. Drag required. No. Let's do direct. Latam. There it is. I'm just gonna wait before I execute. So it's already dotted the route line. As soon as I hit the execute, it'll make it solid, and then that's the command that is given to the autopilot. Grizzip is here. Welcome, welcome. Just realized what you guys are talking about. Yeah, I gotta listen to that song now. All right, you know what? Let's do it. Let's hit the execute. I'm gonna have a lot of altitude to lose, but all right, throttle's back. I might just manually take control. Gonna arm the approach. Start bringing the speed back. You know what? I gotta disconnect autopilot. My aircraft guys from here. I gotta start getting down. All right, speed brake is out. My aircraft guys. I'm gonna fly this whole approach. Flaps 1. I'm gonna dump the gear. Gear coming down. That's gonna create drag. That's gonna help us slow down. All right, everything looks good. Yeah, the joystick's behaving a lot better now. A lot better. I increased the sensitivities. In case you guys want to know, they're both at like minus 47 sensitivity. So it feels good. All right, let me get back on the localizer here. We'll keep this speed until we get a little bit closer. Speed brake is armed. Gear is down, flaps to go. Flaps 2. Bangkok traffic, Mass Malaysian 170 final for 19er left. Kuala Lumpur, Bangkok traffic. All right, flaps 5, check. Runway in sight. Speed check good. Flaps 15. Continue. Continue on down. It's 15. VREF is 141. Flaps 25. Flaps 30. Flaps 40. Alright, pre-landing check is complete. Checked. Not sure why the runway looks like this. Because I'm not on the runway, guys. Did anybody even notice? I was lined up with like a trench. Oh my goodness.
Glide slow. Glide slow.
All right, just a sidestep there. Otherwise, we're going to land in the water. I was waiting to see if anybody was going to say anything. There it is, guys. We're a little low now. That's okay. Back on glide. I was waiting. Nobody said anything. All right, it's cool.
100.
Checked.
50. 30. 20.
All eyes at the end of the runway. Flare. Oh. What a float. I'm just holding it. All right, reversers out. Here they are, decel. Oh, I wish I had replay. I was just like an inch off the ground. Decel through 100 knots. 80 knots. Guys, I gotta put in replay on this. 70 knots. 60. Reversers stowed. It looks like we're going all the way to the end of the runway. Yeah. All right, auto brake can come off. Guys, we made it. Oh, you noticed Skymaster? Okay, it's not Skymaster Chase. Good, 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 good. At first, I didn't notice, but then I noticed, and I was like, okay, I want someone's gonna correct me. It's all good, guys. This is my first time coming in here. All right, manual braking, and all the way to the end here. All right, there goes our speed brakes. Wonderful, guys, wonderful. Really happy with that landing. All right, Grisip, see you guys. I know we went a little bit longer today, or a little bit later as well. I do appreciate you guys sticking around. If you got to go already, thank you so much. I am going to take it to the gates. Good night. Can't wait to see you guys on the weekend and tomorrow. And we're going to be doing a lot of flying in this aircraft and in the 777. All right, let's start our APU. These can come off. And let's make our way. Flaps can come up. We'll just continue our taxi. Really happy with the joystick settings too. Now everything's running good. Actually, I might increase the pitch sensitivity. JSD, good night. Good night, everybody. Thank you. Thanks for the subscriptions. Thanks for all the likes today. And most importantly, thanks for being here and spending the time with me. And we did it. We made 15 likes. That's awesome. Look at this high speed taxi. Slow it down a bit. Good night, everybody. Good night. Tomorrow evening. Let's do some flying. That's one hell of a taxi. It's far away, the gates. Oh, these look like Dubai's terminal. Interesting. I wonder if they're like this in real life. Or maybe someone just copy pasted. Oh, yeah, that's a satellite terminal. The main terminal is even further out. Alright, I'm going to continue. It looks like we're going really fast because it's zoomed in, but when you're out, well, we're still going fast. So, 35 knots. I think max speed is 25 knots. Okay, we're going all the way to these gates. Flaps up. APU is on. Alright, I'm gonna take a left turn in here. Wow, this is a big terminal. It's a big airport. Lots of terminals in here. Concourse A, B, C, D, E, F, G. Wow. Yeah, I gotta take this. I'm gonna go in one of these. I'm not sure where Malaysia Air docks, gates. We'll take one of these. Hey, for freeware scenery, I'll take it. Is there even a gate number here? Oh well. We won't worry about GSX. I'm gonna take this. And there's not even a gate number. All our lights off. Taxi light can come off. Nice and easy. We're on the center line. Too bad I can't see my reflection in the... Oh, look, there's someone already waiting for us there. I think... Oh, a little bit further. I'm not sure even if the gate's going to be able to work. Alright, this is good for me, guys. APU is on. Let's put on the APU generator. We're switching over the power. APU bleed can come on. Isolation valve open. And parking brake set. Parking brake is set. We can release. And seatbelt off. Actually, hold on. Let me do this right. Seatbelt on. For crying out loud. Alright, engine 2 off. Engine 1 off. Now we can extinguish the light. There it is. All right, guys. Welcome to Bangkok. No controllers tonight. No, nobody. I checked a few times. There wasn't anybody. But Vincent is a real controller. He covers this area. Probably other areas as well. So he was gracious enough to give us service last night. ATC service. All right, we're all shut down. Let's call for deboarding. Deboarding.
Boarding requested.
Sure. Worldwide. Oh, here come all this stuff. Oh, and we get a gate here too. Perfect. Not bad, not bad. And there it is. What happened to my airplane? And there it is, guys. I do appreciate all of you being here and supporting the stream. Please join that Discord if you haven't already. Let's get some flight routes for the weekend, some suggestions. And we'll do a lot of flying this weekend. Looking forward to it, guys. Gonna stick around for a few more minutes. Watch some offloading happen. And then I'll call it a night. JSD says good flight. Thank you so much for being here, JSD. Much appreciated. It was good. It was a bit of a challenge, but we did it. And we did it in good time. Here's another thing that I want to fix, these pink passengers. All right, guys. That's it for today. I'll see you guys on the weekend.